Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just wanted to go over my favorite beauty products for the month of April. We're going to go ahead and get this started. First thing is going to be my favorite nail polish. And it is the Katy Perry Teenage Dream by OPI. It is a super duper shimmery, glittery, it's kind of thick, looks great if you put a couple coats of it on by itself. I'm wearing it over top of a neon pink nail polish, and I'm not sure how good my lighting is. I think you can probably see it there, but it is super sparkly. So I got mine at Trade Secret at my local mall. It was about $8.50, I believe. So if you haven't got a chance to try this, even if you have to go on eBay, it's definitely worth it. This is super duper girly and super pretty. Next item is going to be my favorite blush, and this is by Lorac, and it is one of their baked matte satin blushes, and this is in the color Flaunt. It is a neon pink with blue undertones, super silky, super pigmented, and I love these colors of blush. I'm a big pink fan. I love peaches, but not as much as my pinks. I've got to have my pinks, and this one, as soon as I walked by, it struck me. And I thought, ooh, I got to try that. So here's a swatch of it on my hand. And I'm not sure how good that it's going to show up, but it is a super bright pink. You can shear it out. Don't let it scare you. If you use a light hand with it, use one of your dual fiber brushes and just tap it on your cheeks. Blend it out if it's a little too harsh. I like a little bit more color on mine. I'm wearing it now. And I love it. It's my favorite. Next thing is going to be something that I recently saw on YouTube, and I think this is probably the best base for glitters, and it is the LA Splash Splash Proof Sealer and Eyeshadow Base. I got mine from Ulta. It was $6.99. It comes in almost the same container as a lip gloss. Has a doe foot applicator, like so. You just use a tiny amount, whatever comes out on the brush, that's all you need, just a teeny tiny amount. Take your index finger and tap it on your eye where you want to place the glitter. Let it set for about 10 seconds and it gets super duper sticky tacky. And it dries smooth, you don't have to worry about it. The glitter adheres to this so well. It stays in place all day, you don't have fallout, you don't walk around looking like a disco ball. This stuff is great with glitter, so I highly recommend it. Next thing would be kind of on the same lines, and these are two MAC Pro mixing mediums. They come in the same container as the pigments used to come into. They are 12-gram jars. One of them is the Shine mixing medium, and the other one is the matte mixing medium. Now you can only get these if you call the MAC Pro 1-800 number, or if you live near a pro store, which fortunately I do. These are a base, just like you would use your Urban Decay Primer Potion, your Too Faced Shadow Insurance. This matte one is better than either one of those. Put just a little bit on. It's an emollient based. It looks like that. It almost looks like a tube of or like a little container of chapstick would look. They have a kind of strong chemical smell, but when I'm putting it on, I never smell it. But this works better than the Primer Potion has ever worked for me. I have no creasing. Colors are vibrant. You could probably sleep in your makeup for 2 days and it would not come off. This stuff is really, really, really good. You can also use these for lipsticks, as a cheek base. If you don't like using the colored blushes that, like NYX has a whole bunch of them, or if you would like to use the MAC bases like Luna, the cream color base Luna, I've got one that's Shell I use a lot. This will replace them and has no color to it. So whatever you're putting on is going to be true to exactly what you are putting on top of it. So I used it today. I put the matte one on since this was so shimmery, so that I didn't, have a whole bunch of shine. I used this blush with it, and it has been on since 6:30 this morning. It is now almost 10 o'clock at night, and it has not faded at all. So I love these. If you get a chance to try these, do so. The shine is great to put right here on your highlighting bone. Set it with your favorite highlighting power. Great, great, great stuff. So I know a lot of people have not seen these. I haven't seen too many reviews on these, but those are just a couple uses. You can use them on any part of your body. You know, if you're doing paint, body painting, anything like that, costume, you know, for little parties and stuff. This works great. Next thing is going to be my favorite find. And this is the In Style Designer Mist, and it is their impression of the Miss Dior Cherie by Christian Dior. Now I bought the 4.3 ounce bottle when I was in New York City of the Miss Dior Cherie. I bought it at Sephora. Paid a lot of money for it, and I love it. I don't regret buying it at all. It is my favorite scent. I think it smells so feminine and so pretty and sophisticated. And I'm running pretty low on it. And I was going through Walgreens, and I just happened to see this. And I thought, okay, yeah, designer inspired. Normally they either don't smell anything like them, or they smell like pure alcohol, or they just stink. This smells identical. It is an exact identical dupe. It's like I took the lid off of my other and poured it in here. This is a body mist spray. It stays with you all day long. I can wear it all throughout work and just give it a sniff, and it's still there. This stuff smells so good, and it's $7. Walgreens, again, this is the Christian Dior Miss Dior Cherie. It is an exact dupe. Highly recommend. Next thing would be something that I use on a daily basis. I know there was a lot of hype about these for a long time, and it kind of faded away, but this is the only thing I use to put on my foundation. It is the Beauty Blender Sponge. It is a bright pink, soft, squishy sponge. You wet it, wring it out, put your foundation on. I use the MAC, the little metal palette that they sell at the pro stores. You can also get it, I think, on MAC.com. But you just take it and you tap it in there and you bounce it on your face, and that's what blends it in. And then once you've done all of that, you just, you know, take it and smooth it. It's got to point it in for under your eyes or your nose area. This thing has the best flawless application I have ever used. Mine's dirty. I used it today, but I love this thing. You can clean it with baby shampoo. You don't have to use their expensive cleaners. This thing is well worth the money, so it's a wise investment. And the last thing that I'm going to talk about is my favorite highlighter, and this is for an eyes or cheeks. And I pressed this myself. I have two of them in separate colors. The first one is going to be in the color Highlight Orange, and you're probably not going to be able to tell until I swatch it, so I'm going to go ahead and swatch it right now. I'm going to swatch it beside the blush. Do you see how shimmery that is? And it literally does have like a golden orange cast to it. Second one is Highlight Copper. And I'm going to swatch it right on the top. So this is the Highlight Copper, this is the Highlight Orange. They look very similar on the camera, but they are, one is a lot more orangey and one's a lot more copper colored. Oh, they are absolutely beautiful. I wear them every day. You can use it as a highlight on your cheek, inner corner, brow bone. I got a large container. It's a plastic Ziploc container. It ended up costing me about $3.50, and I will probably be able to get, those are the exact same size as the MAC Shadow, the little tins. They sell them on their website. I think it was $3.50 for all of it. I got the Coastal Scents Easy Press Mixing Medium, mixed them and pressed them myself, and I love them. Now the website is tkbtrading.com. They have hundreds and hundreds of mica powders, glitters, solid matte colors, shimmer colors. You need to check them out. They're super affordable and they're very unique. They even have where you can mix your own colors. They sell the bases and stuff like that. So again, there's the swatch of them, and it's so hard to see in this lighting here, but they have the prettiest shimmer gleam that I have ever seen. I've never seen anything like them before. So anyway, I just want to thank you for stopping by again, and please comment, rate, and subscribe. And if you have any questions, please leave them down below and I'll respond. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.